Look at my heart, it's out of the dark. You know it's true, you know it's true. I've known from the start, your state of the art. From your vintage shoes to your cool tattoos. But you're still yearning for something. You're still burning and wanting out of the fray to the day of eternity.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a rainy day spring clean with me. I was so excited to get some spring cleaning stuff done around the house. It was pouring rain in Arkansas. We were actually waiting for a tornado to come on this day. We had several scares this evening, and then the following evening we were actually in the bathroom for a good portion of the night because of so many tornado warnings. Luckily we didn't get any damage ourselves, but lots of people around us have damage, so pray for Arkansas. There's still lots of flooding going on. It has been a crazy week for Arkansas weather, and I know other places too. I heard Kentucky and several other states had damage too, so definitely keep them in your prayers. I am so excited for this spring weather madness to go away and for the warmer weather to come. The good thing about rain is it does bring lots of green grass and flowers are blooming. April showers bring May flowers, right? So we are headed in the right direction, but we're going to get this house cleaned up today. I had lots of everyday cleaning to do, but I also had some deep cleaning things I wanted to do. I've been dying to get our oven cleaned out for the longest time, so I was excited to turn on that self-clean feature. It takes like 4 hours for it to clean itself, and it always makes our house smell so bad. So I went ahead and opened up our windows, and of course there's a screen on them, but I just kind of like let that smell filter out. It was pouring rain outside, but it was also kind of nice to smell the spring rain. So we were getting so much cleaning done with our windows open. We're going to crack those here in just a minute. And while the oven is getting cleaned, we're going to tackle so many other things. So if you're in the need of some cleaning motivation, you're in the right place. And grab your favorite drink and let's get something done together.
Love is like a roller coaster, but I'm trying to hold on. I don't want it to stop. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over.
So I don't have any grand plan for spring cleaning this year like I normally do. With two little ones, it's hard to get anything done, so I'm just patting myself on the back if I get any big task accomplished. So I had a few things that I had in my mind that I wanted to get done, like my oven needed a deep clean, my microwave was destroyed. I had some Easter decor that I still needed to put back in the garage. And we're just going to take it room by room, and as I think of things that I really want to tackle, I'm just going to tackle them while I have the time. Like I said, lots of rain, our backyard was starting to flood, and as I'm doing this voiceover, it's like a day or two later, and our backyard is like a river, so I'm very ready for all of this rain to go away and leave us with some beautiful green grass, some flowers. We can go to Home Depot and stock up on all of our flowers for our planters in our backyard and get to planting and all of the fun things. But right now, we are in the heat of it. We have so much rain here. Let me know what the weather's like where y'all are down below. But let's get some deep cleaning done today. We're going to start with this oven, and then we will move on to bigger and better things.
Life is funny.
So I had to wait 4 hours for this big reveal, but I'm not going to make y'all wait. This was 4 hours later. Everything was burnt off. It felt so good to get that all wiped down. I just took a warm wet rag and wiped all of that out. So whoever created this self-clean feature on the oven, I love you. I know so many people hate on this feature because it does create some stinky fumes, but I just always open up the windows and it's such a time saver. So let's get this all wiped down and then we'll move on.
I have seen that face more than a million times, like a million times. I have seen that, baby. I can treat you right and you can prove me wrong. Turn around, be gone. Turn around now, baby. You think you're special like the others.
That oven came pretty darn clean. There is a little section I want to tackle inside that glass window, and I couldn't remember how to open it, so I'm going to tackle that in a future video. I've got to figure out how I did that before, and I just didn't have the time to look it up on my phone. But we are going to do that. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Now we're moving on to picking up clutter, wiping down countertops. I'm going to tackle this microwave. It was so bad. Something exploded in here, probably SpaghettiOs. That's what it usually is. I'm just going to take my Method All-Purpose Spray and wipe it down. And then I'm also going to be just taking a warm, wet paper towel and wiping it all down, getting it all back to brand new. I'm also going to take some Dawn dish soap and wipe down the glass tray inside. I am dying to get in this kitchen and declutter all of our cabinets, so that will be soon. I want to go through like our plate cabinet. The set that we have for plates and bowls is starting to chip, so I would love to replace that. And then I need to do a whole makeover on our silverware drawer, and then the kids' plates and bowls. Oliver's grown out of what we have for him, and they're like boy versions, so they won't transfer to Annie Kate. I need to get her some girl stuff. So we're going to go through here pretty soon and declutter our kitchen cabinets, declutter our entire kitchen, and that's going to be really fun, so stay tuned for that. I have been doing a really good job at keeping things decluttered since the last time we did it, but there's always upkeep, so we're going to be doing that soon. Today is more of a deep cleaning video. We got our microwave all tackled, and now we're moving on to the stovetop. The reason you see steam is because the oven was in the middle of a clean, so I'm just going to quickly do this. I didn't want to spend a lot of time here and get burnt, so we're just going to quickly sprinkle some Barkeeper's Friend. It really wasn't too bad, and scrub that down, wipe it down with a wet rag, and then we're also going to be using some Sprayway later on and shining up all of our appliances. So we're going to tackle that real quick.
Someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you, just know that I'm with you through it all, and I'm gonna be there whenever you win or if you fall.
There's never a shortage of everyday cleaning to do around here, so we are going to tackle some dishes real quick before we move on.
Hey, don't you worry about a thing. You get what you're given, but it's never too late to spread your wings.
Okay, I'm going to stop and grab an Element. I love these right now because it's an electrolyte boost, but it tastes like a treat. They have everything you need in them and nothing that you don't. It's lots of salt and zero sugar. I'm breastfeeding, so I'm constantly drinking water, but one of the things I didn't realize at first was how quickly nursing depletes your electrolytes. And add in chasing a toddler, and you have to have that electrolyte boost every once in a while. These taste so good, and I love that there's no sugar, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, no gluten, no fillers. An Element can actually help prevent and eliminate headaches, muscle cramps, fatigue, sleeplessness, and other common symptoms of electrolyte deficiency. And all the flavors are great, 10 out of 10. I love that watermelon one. Right now, Element is offering my viewers a free sample pack with any order. So that's 8 single serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try 8 of their flavors or share it with a friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/LaurenY. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/LaurenY, and thank you so much to Element for sponsoring this video.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was scrappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent. It's fine.
For once in my life, this table is not full of paint and sand and all of the Oliver things, which was kind of nice. We just got to quickly wipe it down. Oliver has learned to ride his bike, so he is riding all over the house since it's raining, which I don't care. He rides from this little area by the fridge all the way around the bar to his bedroom, so he's got a little U shape to ride in, and he absolutely loves riding his bike. So that's what he's been up to. And we're going to get everything wiped down here in the kitchen. Let me know down in the comments below, what do y'all have planned for spring cleaning this year? I usually take one room at a time and just really go through everything, declutter, deep clean. But I honestly have done so much of that in years past that I don't have a whole lot to declutter. Okay, well, we're looking at clothes now. If we're going to talk about decluttering, I really need to go through my clothes. But normally in years past, I'll go through like the laundry room first and then the cleaning closet, and I'll go through each space and declutter a whole bunch of stuff and then deep clean. But since I have done that so much in the last 2 or 3 years, I really just need to do like a once over this year, go through each room and kind of deep clean and then get rid of a few things, but it's not terrible, which is really a good feeling because in years past it's been super overwhelming. So very glad for that. But our closet is so tiny. Y'all have seen it in the past. It is so hard to fit everything in there, and so our clothes are constantly a problem. And so I just try to keep them decluttered all of the time. And right now we are in desperate need of that. So that's coming in a video very soon.
We could get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night.
Y'all saw me wheel Annie Kate's bassinet out of here. Yes, that is gone. Can y'all believe she's already out of the bassinet? It was actually like a couple months ago that she started standing up in it. She would pull to like stand on her knees and like her little body would be half hanging out, and I was like, nope, we're not going to have any injuries here. So we've always been co-sleeping, but she was taking naps in her bassinet until she started doing that. And now we just have no use for it. And it is so sad. I cannot believe how fast babies grow. And I feel like I never felt like that with Oliver. I feel like his little babyhood took forever. And I was always wishing, I can't wait to hear how he talks. I can't wait to see what his personality's like. And with Annie Kate, I feel like I didn't even have a chance to think. She just grew up so fast. Babies definitely don't keep. But as you can see, 3 years later, this one's still sleeping in my room. So there is hope. We're just going to have to get another crib on the other side of the room. Actually, no, I'm hoping to redo our bedroom this year. Get a king size bed in here, and that way if the babies do want to sleep with us, then there's lots of room. But eventually, of course, they're going to have to learn to sleep in their own bedrooms, which is so far from mine, and I hate that. I love us all being in here together. But let's get these sheets taken off. We're going to get some fresh sheets on the bed. I went ahead and took this sign off the wall just to see what was going on behind it. I want to do something fun on this wall. I'm kind of like all over the place right now with our bedroom because I'm like, I want to redo the whole thing. And then I'm like, maybe we should just do things here and there. So I'm thinking about this bedroom. So in a few, maybe not a few months, maybe in a few weeks, we're going to be doing something fun with our bedroom and changing it up a little bit. Maybe getting a new bed. This has been with us since 2019, 2020. So it's been quite a while since we've redone our room, and this room needs some love. It's kind of plain. I do love it, but it's the only room in the house that hasn't really been touched since like 2020, so it does need a little bit of love. But let's get some fresh sheets on this bed, and then we'll get the rest of this room cleaned up.
Now I count on you to set me straight. I will
So over here in the corner we have our fan, our space heater, and our air purifier, and so that's what all those cords were. So I was just kind of tucking those cords away, and then on top of this fireplace has become kind of a place for junk lately, and it's usually not like that, so I don't like that. We're going to get that all cleaned up and wiped down. And our dresser and our fireplace are lacking decor, but honestly when it's not Christmas or like a heavy decor season, I kind of like it just fresh and clean. And that way if we do need to stack a pile of laundry here, it's not like a whole bunch of junk sitting here. So we're just going to wipe that down for now. And like I said, I would like to redo this room and add things here and there. I don't know if we're going to do like a huge full-on room makeover. We might. I just haven't really thought through that yet. I just know I want to do something in here. But right now we're just getting it all cleaned up. We had a bag full of ear coverings because we went to a Monster Jam with Oliver and we bought several different like ear covers for him to use just in case one didn't fit. And so I went ahead and moved those into the garage. And then we had a ton of laundry to tackle. So all of this is hang-up clothes. And I'm pretty good about getting like clothes folded and put away. But the hang-up clothes sit around for weeks on end. They'll sit in a big pile and they'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then finally when it's like taking over the side of the room, I'm like, okay, I have to do this. And I've had comments before, oh my gosh, your clothes are so wrinkly, you need to get that done. But we are a big like ironing board family. We iron everything we wear before we wear it. So like before church on Sunday, we're all ironing our clothes. Well, Will and I are. So we just have gotten used to that. But it would be nice if I was like that mom that pulled things out of the dryer when it was hot, and that way nothing's wrinkly. But even then I would still probably use the iron because wrinkles really bother me, even if there's just like a couple wrinkles. So I don't know. But anyways, yes, we have wrinkly clothes. They do get ironed before we actually wear them. But let's get all of those hung up. We got that done. That's a win. Over here is where I get ready every day. Annie, Kate, and Oliver usually help me, so it's always a hot mess. There's puppets and toys and the whole nine. So let's get this mirror wiped down, and we're almost done in the bedroom.
'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me, fool for you. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me. I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby, fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me, fool for you.
So more laundry here. We had some Christmas sheets that I needed to fold and put away in a Christmas tote. They had been in our laundry closet and somehow got dropped into my mop bucket. As I was cleaning, they were like sitting on the shelf right above my mop bucket and they fell in. So I went ahead and washed those, and we're going to put those in the Christmas tote. And then lots more hang up clothes that I needed to deal with. And this was our wreath and our little planters by our front door that I had brought in while it was super windy. We're going to take those back out, open up these blinds in the living room, let some of that like light in. It's not really very bright outside today because of the rain, but we are going to let some of that natural light in and fold up the blankets, put those in our little ottoman. This is our new couch from Lindsay Home. We're loving it. It's so cozy. 2 ottomans to store lots of toys and blankets, and so we've been loving it. It's just so fun to lounge in the evening to watch TV with the kids. But let's get this all put back together. We've got our cute little Easter pillows here. We're going to reset the living room, and not sure what else we're going to tackle today, but let's get some stuff done.
Motivation, just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. My motivation. My
So this mirror next to our front door has so many fingerprints on it, and they're up high, so I'm gonna blame Will. I'm not really sure how they got there, but I'm sure he was holding Annie Kate and let her like pat the mirror. And so we're gonna wipe that down really good. We're about to fix up this little area too. I've been brainstorming, I've been talking about it, and we're still working on it. It's in the works, but it's gonna change pretty soon. So let's get that wiped down. We're getting everything cleaned up in here. Now this little new vacuum that I shared recently from Dreamy is the best. It is amazing. It's not very often that I use like a vacuum or like a heavy duty cleaning product every single day. This is one I pull every single day. It is so handy. It vacuums and mops at the same time. And with a baby, a toddler, and a dog, this thing is amazing. It just pulls things right up. So like if you have a sticky spot or like a, I don't know, it just pulls everything up. So I just like to take it because if you have a spot on your floor that needs to be vacuumed, then you can vacuum, or if it needs to be mopped, you can mop. It's like an all-in-one, and you don't have to get down on your hands and knees and scrub anything. So love that, and it charges and self-cleans, all of that jazz. I will try to link the video below where I shared this video because I think there was a discount for y'all on this specific vacuum. But anyways, loving that. We're going to go ahead and bring it through the whole entire main living space, our living room and kitchen, and get that all cleaned up. It felt so good to have everything reset. We also got some deep cleaning done, some spring cleaning, but there's going to be lots more to come. I am going to share our quick and easy cozy dinner at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, enjoy the rest of the cleaning. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. I wanted something cozy and quick on this night. We had been cleaning all day, but also it was rainy outside. I wanted something kind of cozy, so we're going to do tomato soup and grilled cheese. This is really easy. I'm just going to pop 2 cans of tomato soup in a pot along with a little bit of milk and Italian seasoning. My mom taught me that, and it's so good. And then we're going to butter up some bread for our grilled cheese. We had some cheddar on hand along with some Munster cheese. Will likes that Munster. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It is really good. So we're going to put 1 slice of cheddar and 1 slice of Munster on Will and I's, and then Oliver just wanted cheddar. So we're going to make up some grilled cheeses and pop some tomato soup in a bowl and call it a night. We're just going to throw all this in the dishwasher when we're done. And it was a very easy dinner. Very delicious, very cozy, and just the thing we needed at the end of a long cleaning day. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I always really appreciate that. Leave a comment if you would like, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, then all the lights, yeah, we're all affected.